Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Metroid Fusion. Last we left off, I had just gotten a missile tank from the corner of the room that I forgot to visit, which is a good thing because if I hadn't visited, I wouldn't have 30 missiles, which is actually really helpful. Especially in the long term. Oh jeez, I walked right into that thing. There we go. Which is really helpful because now that means I can, so what I'm looking for, I can now shoot more missiles, which is always useful because you never know. And last time I was talking about my dreams and stuff, and how like usually I don't dream, and like some people say that like, you know, if you don't dream, or if you can't remember any of your dreams, it's usually because the dreams themselves aren't very memorable, or you've managed to forget them. And for the most part, it's fairly common in people. Like the last thing you'll remember is a dream where you were like walking in the middle of the woods and it was really calm and nothing much really happened, and by the time you woke up it was like 9 a.m. You were supposed to wake up at 8, and you know, stuff like that. For most people, like a freaking forest isn't exactly their way of like remembering something, you know? Oh, come on, I just killed this guy. There we go. Gimme. There we go, now I'm almost on full health. Oh, come on. I was doing so well last time, and I'm slipping up. I gotta go this other way. Oh, come on. There we go. And there's like this whole dream psychology stuff. Not like Freudian, but more along the lines of, what's the word I'm looking for here? More along the lines of like how well you can sleep and why those dreams themselves wake you up. So like recently I've been having a whole bunch of like nightmares and stuff. I wouldn't call them nightmares, they're just really anxiety inducing situations that I'm suddenly put in those dreams. Like what's the word? Like most people would think like, yeah, I won the lottery. I'm gonna like go and do millionaire stuff. But for me, that would be like the most anxiety-inducing thing in the world, because suddenly you'd find yourself with a large amount of money and nothing is the same. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? There you go. And like nothing is the same anymore. Like people always say like, yeah, I would donate money, and I would do charitable stuff, and I would travel, and I would do all this other stuff. But it's like people don't really think like, oh yeah, the moment I win that money, people are gonna start looking at me differently. Like the way I see it is, like the way the guy who created Minecraft, Notch, he's like, I don't know if he said it himself, but a lot of people made the observation of him basically being like very unhappy. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and do this navigation room stuff. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2 Tro, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Okay then, so now looks like this elevator's up and working again, and we're gonna do another thing where Samus talks about her experience before all this. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. I mean, it's a computer. You never trust computers. It's a neural net processor, a learning computer. By the way, if it isn't clear already, very clearly this is on an emulator, because I don't think you can actually record from a Nintendo Advance SP. I think that is actually impossible, unless you have some weird setup where you've gone into the thing itself and soldered in like different parts in order to actually access the audio visual of this. So yeah, most people who do things involving a Nintendo Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP, usually they're recording it through another means. I've learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. You used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release it. The level 1 locks. But per safety protocol, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1. Hatches. Then go to the data room and get the bomb data. Is your objective clear? Yes, I think he repeated himself about like 2 different times there, and that's like I constantly kept on getting confused. We'll save now that we're here. It's always important to save. There we go. Just saved. For the most part, I think we're already good because I reloaded everything in the last place before I left. So now it looks like we have to watch out for this super mega me that, I hate caterpillars. I specifically hate those things. Let's see here. So what do we know so far? So that's our target, which is the data room for the bomb. So I probably want to head straight there as opposed to wandering around because I don't want to get like caught up in the middle of a super version of myself that can literally one-shot me. So I'd rather not deal with that. Come on. There we go. And probably bomb data is just the regular bombs. I don't think it's the super cool bombs. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, I didn't finish my talk about dreams now that I think about it. I believe I was on the part about how Notch had, like, basically become a bit of a recluse, but I think he's always been a bit of a recluse, hasn't he? Or something like that? I don't mean to be rude towards him. But it's interesting to think, like, how many changes, how people... Oh, I have to go unlock it. So I have to go find this lock first. Oh, I'm stupid. Which means probably by the time I find that lock, I'm gonna be spotted by that SAX person. Because I mean, it's not like back when this game was made, like, oh yeah, there's just random events, you can just randomly stumble upon it. Like, no, SAX doesn't like start walking around like randomly and you stumble upon it. Oh, I think I have to go up here, don't I? No, maybe not. Or is it down here? This looks like where a safety room would be kept. Maybe I'm supposed to charge up my beam? This feels like I've already started a new episode, but I haven't. That's just how much I like this game. Every time I start playing it, it feels like I'm starting a new game. Oh, come on. Let's go ahead and head in here. It's probably in here, maybe. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I think it is this spot, because I vaguely remember this. Because I think after you unlock it, it like blows a hole somewhere and you have to hide. Or not. Or yes, I was right. It is up here. Because I vaguely remember that like an explosion happens, and then it turns out that the SAX was like right on our tail, which is for drama's purpose. Yeah, see, look, here we go. There we go. Now we've unlocked the doors. Wow, and all in one episode. This is pretty good. Pretty good progress. There we go. And I think after this we meet it for the... Yeah. I don't know if I vaguely hear an explosion in the background. But Notch had basically... I keep on like cutting myself off and just going silent, even though I have something to talk about. Notch had basically become like this... a bit of a recluse, because I mean, like, the moment you become a millionaire, people see you differently. Like, you're no longer just like a simple person. You're no longer this like humble, or nobody sees you as this humble person. People just kind of see you as this person who has a lot of money, and that's kind of sad to think. No, I can't do the morph ball jump. I'm really bad at it. But I think now we're about to have our first encounter with SAX. Yep. Okay, so we're not going to face them, obviously. We're going to do this and do this because it is not the nicest thing in the world. It will actually kill us. Oh, that's just for a missile tank. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. See, now I'm scared because I can't remember what the heck I'm supposed to do. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go over here. Okay. Oh, interesting. The exact opposite of what you'd think. Okay, here we go. I think, yeah, now we're going into networks that we don't know anything about. Oh yeah, and now it's a save room. Okay, so this is a perfect time to end it then. We'll discuss about Notch and money and how that relates to my nightmares and why I haven't been able to sleep lately. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.